Welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast with Jacob Ayers, providing actionable content to help you along your journey to financial freedom through real estate investing. As the premier asset class, real estate has helped ordinary people just like you amass fortunes. The benefits of passive income from real estate investing will allow you to live a life you want. And now your host, entrepreneur, real estate investor, and apartment deal syndicator, Jacob Ayers.
Hi, and welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast. You're listening to episode 187. Hi, I'm your host, Jacob Ayers, and this is Friday Fundamentals. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode. Well, let's jump right into it. This week's Friday Fundamental is legacy. By now, you are on track to being a successful real estate investor. You've listened to this podcast, others, read books, talked with people, thought about ideas, and maybe even have bought your first investment property. Whether you're just getting started or you've been at it for a while, you are on your own journey to success. This journey is one of abundance, and with abundance comes some decisions you'll need to make. What will you do with your abundance? People, whether they realize it or not, want a legacy. We all understand that our time in this life, as we know it, is limited. We'll only be on this earth in this body for so long. It's because of that we want our legacy to last beyond our physical lives. We want to be remembered beyond our lives. People have done this for ages. We put our names on buildings, name things after ourselves, write books, and hope that our name lives on forever. We do these things for legacy. Your legacy is entirely up to you. It can be as big or small as you make it. Your legacy is how you'll be remembered when you are just a memory to others. Here are a few steps to consider when building a blueprint for your own legacy. Give some thought to what is important to you. That could be anything from education to poverty, technology, charity, government, etc. If you pursue the things that you like and interest you, you'll be more likely to succeed at those things. Next, ask yourself what good you can do. You might have a gift of teaching people things, speaking to an audience, or building things to serve a greater good. Whatever your gift is, use it. And look to where you can get started today. You don't have to wait until the future to start building your legacy. Start today. There are things you can do today that will be the foundation for your legacy in the future. Volunteer. Donate your time or money. Teach others what you know about something. Be that positive influence in someone else's life. These are just a few things to consider when thinking about your legacy. The best part of a legacy is it's up to you to make. It can be anything you want. Whether you want a legacy or not, you will have one, so you might as well make it what you want. Here are some examples of a legacy you could build around. Solving our world's problems. From decreasing environmental pollution to providing access to clean drinking water to the tens of millions of people who don't have that access today, there are problems out there waiting for someone to take on the challenge of solving. Giving back to others. Not everyone has the same levels of wealth, health, happiness, education, or opportunities. If you can make the difference in the life of someone else, and that someone else makes a difference in the life of, again, someone else, you've created a positive ripple through time. The best part of this is you don't have to wait to do so. You can start doing this right now, today. Living with your own set of morals in itself is a legacy. If you live a life around your own set of morals, you will show others through your actions that it's possible to live a life on your own terms. Doing this for yourself makes a positive impact on the world. But if everyone does this, then the whole world changes for the better. You as an individual can make a difference in this world. It may feel like no matter what you do, you can't change the world because of just the large scale of things. But your legacy doesn't have to be one that moves mountains. In all reality, this is a bit unrealistic. You can't change everything, but anyone can change something. As Gandhi famously said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Whether you realize it or not, you are building your legacy each and every day. What you do today, tomorrow, and next week are part of your legacy. Don't worry about the things that don't matter. In all likelihood, your legacy won't be defined by how many Instagram followers you have, what car you drive, or your job title at work. You won't be in your old age reflecting on a life you have lived and wished you spent more time working at the office. Rather, you'll appreciate doing the things you loved, spending time with people who matter to you, experiencing all you could in life, and building a legacy that you are proud of. So, with all of your abundance, what will be your legacy? Well, that wraps up this week's episode of Friday Fundamentals. Hey, I hope you're getting value from this podcast. If you like what you've heard, please let me know by leaving a rating and review on iTunes. If you want to learn more about what I'm doing, connect with me, or anything like that, you can do so at www.jacobayers.com. Till next week, engineer the lifestyle you want.
You've been listening to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast, providing you actionable content to build your real estate empire. Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for personal advice. The opinions of guests are their own. Information is not guaranteed. All investment strategies have a potential for profit or loss. The host is operating on behalf of the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom, LLC, exclusively.